What does that mean?
It's for the boss of Australia. It means it's a type of seizure. DEE. The boss of Australia knows that word, so we need to tell them.
Not many clinicians, therapists, allied therapies, GPs know about DEEs as a category. What they are is different to epilepsy alone. They're complex, they're severe, and they're lifelong.
So I don't think NDIS understands the complexity of a condition like SCN2A or DEEs, because it's just so foreign. It doesn't mean anything. The numbers and letters don't mean anything.
I feel like I'm constantly having to explain that it's not just epilepsy, it's intellectual disability, it's language delay, it's behavioural challenges. And every year I'm having to advocate further for Gemma and to explain again to someone new what a DE is and what it means.
It makes me feel unseen, unheard and disrespected.
These are life-threatening conditions. So as a paediatrician, a doctor working in a children's hospital, we have to be frank, these are the biggest killer of our kids.
Collectively, these conditions affect more than 1 in 600 people. Now, that's massive when you consider families and everybody else as well. But they're also, I would say, probably the most severe group of conditions in all of healthcare that no one's ever heard of.
When Elliot was born, he had his first seizure on day 1 of life, and as you can imagine, that's a pretty scary time.
I'm talking 100 seizures a day where she'd be falling to the ground, injuring herself.
The biggest challenge on a day-to-day basis is that Maisie needs 100% supervision all day, every day, 24 hours a day.
We are non-stop, not just during the day, but also through the night. They have insomnia.
She's non-verbal, she's not mobile, and at her worst point she was having seizures that would last for hours, and it's not something that we would wish on anyone else.
Before we go to bed each night, we connect our daughter to a seizure monitor. We connect her to an oximeter. We connect her to oxygen. And we connect her to a CPAP machine. Not much sleep is had in our house.
Talia has significant autism challenges, behavioural challenges. She's non-verbal, so we don't actually know what that trajectory will look like for her. So, you know, having to understand a voice that can really explain that full complexity, because it's not just epilepsy, and I think that's the real key thing.
DEEs, or developmental and epileptic encephalopathies, are the most severe forms of epilepsy, and these are really multi-morbidity diseases, which means it's not just seizures. Most of the children and adults have a host of medical problems. They almost all have intellectual disability. They may have problems like autism, psychiatric issues, depression, psychosis. They may have gut problems, gait problems, often sleep problems. And really their disease is so severe it affects not just the child but the parents and the whole family.
He's definitely not at the same level as his peers in terms of communication, so yeah, I think you know, that's probably the biggest thing, and also behavioural as well from time to time.
We never keep our eyes off her. I feel tired, very, very tired, but it never really ends, and you're just stuck, perpetually living the same life every day.
We haven't had a night or a time by ourselves, you know, since this diagnosis.
Darlie will pick, as she picks at her skin, we cover all of her skin everywhere. She's in long sleeve all the time, put band-aids all over her, and then she'll go up her nose. So there's blood everywhere all the time. Can't leave her for more than a minute.
Elliot can't be left alone for a single moment, really. It's been really hard to get him into a preschool, and even then it's only for a day a week. So 4 days out of 5, Elliot needs to be at home and needs constant supervision.
I didn't work for many years, so economically it's really impacted where we are and where we could be.
One of us can't work at the moment because of managing the complexity of his condition.
I used to be a teacher. I don't work anymore because I'm now Maisie's primary caregiver.
It was always a dream of mine that we would have 2 or 3 kids, and my partner shared the same dream, and to have all that just smashed to smithereens. Yeah, it was very devastating for us.
First sign that a kid may have cancer, the whole team comes into play. There's a psychologist, a social worker. Clinical trials are not add-on right at the end of the journey, they're there up front. So we have comprehensive cancer care, and that has transformed outcomes. When I started in medicine, that's what our children were dying of. And now they're dying of DEEs, and we need that comprehensive approach for DEEs too.
I can tell you there's significant funding that's gone to establish some of these amazing cancer infrastructure models, and DEEs have actually not gotten anything.
So what we need now is a single voice representing all DEEs and a national action plan that is committed to by government and at federal and state levels, so that we can actually move forwards and start making a difference for our families.
I think a national voice for DEEs, I think also really that understanding of the complexities, that it's not just a seizure, that this is a lifelong condition.
So there are huge holes in our system, and we need wraparound holistic care.
I really feel that families are in a desperate need, and it's really, really hard being the only nurse currently in Australia that's dedicated to this role. DEEs don't discriminate, and patients and families live across our wide and large country, and we really need to help these families.
Hi, I'm Ashton. I'm 11. My brother Lucas needs help with everything: walking, eating, changing, getting in and out the car, and staying safe. I've seen Lucas have seizures, fall and smash his teeth, scream for hours and hurt himself. Sometimes even hurt others, and it can be scary.
When we founded GETA, we called it GETA, get a team, get a target, and get a cure. And as we stand here today, or sit here today, we are at such an exciting time.
We're really lucky with the research that happens here in Australia and the access we do have to a lot of medications, but it's too slow. From when my daughter was first diagnosed, the medication that her neurologist wanted to put her on was not available in Australia. And it was heartbreaking knowing that it was just out of reach, that we couldn't get this medication that was going to make such a difference to her. And it did when she finally got on it. And it was when she was just after her 3rd birthday that she got access to this medication, and it changed her life. I talked about the number of seizures she was having. She went from having 100 seizures a day to, in the following 2 years, I think she had 10 seizures total. So that seizure burden was just cured by this medication.
We need more funding. We are doing our best with the team that we have, but we need more people on the ground.
I hope for national recognition of DEEs. I hope for a national voice for DEEs and coordinated care across the lifespan, because DEEs don't just stop when you turn 18.
When you're not at home, where do you have to go and stay sometimes, sleep the night? I'll give you a clue. A very loud van picks you up and says, "Ee-yaw, ee-yaw, ee-yaw." Ambulance, and the ambulance takes you to the hospital because you need a lot of help, don't you?
Yes.
You need a lot of help staying healthy and a lot of help staying happy and a lot of help staying strong. You're a strong kid?
Yes.
Yeah.